Governor Landry puts food stamp recipients on notice.
As Sabrina Wilson reports, he says if the government shutdown continues, there will be no benefits in November.
At Second Harvest Food Bank in Elmwood, Congressman Troy Carter helped to make food boxes.
We're here at Second Harvesters to help package lunches and to bring attention to the great work that they do.
Not long after Carter helped out at Second Harvest, Governor Landry and the Louisiana Department of Health, which now oversees the state's SNAP program, announced that SNAP benefits will not be uploaded to food stamp cards starting November 1st. Landry said the U.S. Senate is failing to open the federal government in Washington, D.C. SNAP benefits are paid for by the federal government in Washington, and we simply administer the program here in Louisiana. Without the funds, we cannot provide the benefits.
SNAP benefits being strained not only impact the person at the point of sale, it impacts the grocer, the person who's stocking the shelves.
804,000 Louisianians enrolled in SNAP, the food stamp program, about 312,000 of whom are children, are at risk of losing food assistance.
I asked Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana about the chances of there being a resolution before November 1.
We could open up today if Chuck Schumer decides to allow the government to be opened.
Democrats want expiring Affordable Care Act tax credits extended. Are you afraid that Democrats could be blamed for
Not at all. Not at all. Well, listen, the pressure we feel is to fight for the American people. The pressure we feel is to fight for the American people to make sure that working families are not sitting by and watching their health care benefits being ripped away from them. We're on the right side of history.
John Toops is president and CEO of Second Harvest.
For every one meal that we serve across South Louisiana as a anti-hunger charitable food bank, SNAP serves 9.
He says about 50% of their food came from the USDA this year.
We are needing to subsidize, for lack of a better way to put it, all of the cuts that started happening earlier in this year with the USDA slowdowns.
And Toops says the empty shelves here at Second Harvest are indicative of the current situation.
There are empty shelves. Now, we're making do.
In New Orleans, the Giving Hope Foundation braces for the fallout.
We're expecting that when the SNAP benefits stop, we're going to see a huge impact.
Chief of Operations Betty Thomas says demand is already up.
And an increase in a need for our services and a decrease in the amount of food that we're receiving.
Toops says Second Harvest was planning on roughly 20 million pounds of food coming from the USDA this year, but that was pre-shutdown planning. He says they're digging into their reserves, about $600,000 a month to subsidize food, but that's unsustainable.